What are the strict mode implications in JavaScript ESM? If you are curious about how strict mode works in JavaScript, especially within the context of ES modules, you are in for a treat. Let's break it down in a straightforward way. When you use the ES module format, strict mode is automatically applied. This means you do not have to add use strict at the top of your module files. It is already in effect, which simplifies your coding experience. One of the first things to note is that all variables must be declared before you use them. If you try to assign a value to a variable that has not been declared, you will encounter a reference error. This helps prevent the accidental creation of global variables, which can lead to bugs that are hard to track down. Another important aspect is how the value of this behaves. In the top-level code of a module, this is undefined. This is different from non-strict scripts where this can refer to the global object. This change improves security and helps avoid unintended access to the global object. In strict mode, some silent errors in regular JavaScript become explicit errors. For example, if you try to assign a value to a read-only property or delete a property that cannot be deleted, you will see an error message. This helps you catch mistakes early in the development process. Strict mode also reserves certain keywords for future use. This means you cannot use these keywords as variable or function names, which helps keep your code clean and future-proof. Since ES modules are strict by default, adding use strict inside your modules is unnecessary. In fact, doing so can sometimes lead to syntax errors in environments that already enforce strict mode. A notable feature of ES modules is the ability to use top-level await. This allows you to write asynchronous code more cleanly, which is not possible in common JS modules. While this is not directly related to strict mode, it is an important difference in how modules operate. From a practical standpoint, using ES modules means you automatically benefit from the advantages of strict mode. This leads to cleaner and more secure code without the need for extra boilerplate. It aligns perfectly with modern JavaScript best practices and helps reduce common bugs related to variable scoping and the behavior of this. In summary, strict mode in JavaScript ES modules is always active. This ensures safer and more predictable code behavior, simplifies module development, and changes certain runtime behaviors like this, binding, and error handling. By understanding these implications, you can write better code and avoid common pitfalls in your JavaScript projects.